At this rate, I honestly don't think this game's ever going to get better. I've said it before, I'm going to say it again. Literally every single update for this game is one step forward, and I'm now going to say 25 steps back. Someone in my community post, I posted saying tomorrow ... for title update 4, Ubisoft breaking news, Division 2 NPCs now glitched, resulting in them being 100 times stronger. They literally couldn't have hit the nail square on in the head as much as they did. It's got to the point, I've been trying to grind for the exotic holster, and it's got to the point where I just can't be fucking bothered. I've come across bug after bug since playing title update 4, and I try my best for this game. I try and stay positive about it. I will say when there's something wrong, but it's just got to the point where I'm not even going to attempt getting the holster by myself. If I can get a group together, I'll happily do it. But if not, I'm not trying to do this solo. There are so many things they've changed with this update, haven't bothered telling us about, and it's just ruining the game. So this is going to be a completely different type of video. I've recorded all the different clips of the different bugs I've been facing. So if you go into my recent captures, there are 9 of them. And it's just a joke. I'm on the second part of the holster where you have to take down the highest level control points. One for True Sons, Outcast, and one for Hyena. And I've taken down the Outcast and the Hyena. I was at the final stage of the True Sons. I got killed, and obviously the AI come in and they take it over. So I've just lost all the progress on a level 4 control point that I spent about 20 minutes building up to level 4. As you can see, all of these clips are within the last hour. There's only 8 on my screen, so what I'm going to do is actually go to where you can see all of them. Because this is supposed to be... Alright, we don't want to see the ones that are on Xbox Live, just the ones on this Xbox. This is supposed to be a full release of a game that's been out for 3 months now, and just nothing is changing for the good. I did a pros and cons video, and that was literally about an hour into my game time. Then as soon as I actually go and play some of the content in the game, not even new content, just the same stuff that we've been doing for the last 3 months, to try and get this exotic holster, and all of this shit starts happening. We'll start with this one. I don't even remember what happens in half these clips, but they're pretty much all bugs. Another thing that's annoying me is the NPCs seem to be spawning 200 meters away from the activity that I seem to be doing. Oh yeah, I killed the enemy, the key's there. I killed that enemy. Oh look, the key's just going to spawn there. And there's so much delay. I've been shooting enemies and then 2 seconds later they'll die. Right, that's the first clip. I even got put into a queue. I got Delta freed earlier. Whilst I was premiering a video, I was trying to do something. I was trying to look for the specialisation challenges for someone in the premiere chat. And I got Delta freed, tried loading back in, and I was 19th in the queue to get back into the game. Right, what's the second clip? Literally, the NPC aggression has gone next level. It's way worse than it ever has been. Okay, so this was a public execution. Watch, this guy floats. I remember this one. This guy's floating in the air. Look at him. He's just walking in the middle of the fucking air. Right, that's the second clip done. So NPCs, as well as not being there at all, they're now floating in the air. And I've seen a video. The loot cave is back in bank headquarters. It's a different spawn location, but you can go and abuse that and get yourself some gear. It's literally got to the point where I don't care about this game anymore. It's just doing my head in. I don't want to play it. I'm not having fun. Look, it's supposed to be NPCs, friendlies, standing there. They're trying to talk to me. Then watch, you'll see a box randomly appear. Look, it just appears out of nowhere. But the AI have disappeared. They're gone. They don't exist anymore. Right, next one. This one is... Oh yeah, enemies just randomly aggroing me. I can't remember why I actually... Oh, sound bugs. It goes back to normal fairly quick, but just the fact that I killed the first guy, and you didn't hear the sound until pretty much the end. And then my accuracy goes shit, I kill that final guy.
We made it through. Take a breath.
Oh, this one was weird as well. Watch when we go into this little enclosed bit round here. You can hear a phone going. I open that crate, and it starts playing a transmission. And then you can still hear a phone ringing. I had that happen twice, where I interacted with some form of loot, and it started playing these weird transmissions. This one is... I think this is where I got rushed. I don't know, but my LMG build's been completely destroyed as well. I was hitting body shots for like 73,000 before the update. I'm now getting like 35,000 on like normal enemies. Oh, look at this. I actually recorded this clip straight after as well because they're all invisible, but I'm being shot. And then that ends, but watch, because I had to record the clip straight after. Watch what happens with this. So this is the same part where we're running back in. I'll skip forward a little bit. And then we get in there, we see all the enemies are invisible. Can't see any of them. Then they start shooting at me. I go behind cover. And you can see that I'm covered. Now look at that. I'm just being obliterated whilst I'm behind cover from enemies in front of me. And that's at a level 4 control point. That's the True Sons one that I got fucked over because the NPCs decided to take it when I respawned and tried getting back there. This one is... I can't remember what this one is. This might just be AI aggression. I keep getting gloves. Every single bit of loot I get. Well, not every single bit, but most of it seems to be gloves. And did you see how quick that guy started the res? Look at this. Oh, he glitched up to the top. Watch this. If we go back a little bit. Right, I think here will do. No, if we go forward a little bit more. Watch when he starts resin. Look how quick that's going up. Our revive hive doesn't do that. And did you see him glitch there? Let's go back quickly. Look, he just teleports. Starts running up. Boom. Just, yeah, I can casually do that. I don't need to use stairs how they're used properly. Then the last one, I think this is what made me come off the game. Oh yeah, watch the AI aggression. This is the aggression one. These are red bar enemies. I haven't touched my build since before Title Update 4. I could probably run through heroic. I used to do level 4 control points with a little bit of difficulty, but nothing too bad. And watch this. They come out the door, watch. I'm trying to run away and I just get lit. That is it. That is the end of me. They're fucking red bar enemies. I have 240,000 armor and like 70,000 health on this build. Let's play it, as you can see it again. Right, so I didn't have the most armor, but just how quick they shred through me for red bar enemies. Now I'm sorry, but that just takes the piss. Every single title update, whether it's 3.1, 3.6, 4, 4.7, it's supposed to make the game better. And I've just showed you 9 clips, 8 of them being different. Like, NPCs are floating, they're not even there. They're talking to me whilst they're not there, random things are appearing, then they're not. The NPCs are really aggressive again. And normally it wouldn't be a bad thing, but they just seem, as the person said in the community post, they seem 100 times stronger, and they called that before the update was released. LMG builds have been screwed over. If we quickly go and have a look, like this is probably the best thing of the update, being able to see the different mods. But we're going to here, look, hard hitting and hardened are white. Look at my knee pads. It's white. There is no colour to the talents at all. Like, what was the need to change that in an update? And the reason I see them 3 chests that are purple that I haven't marked as junk, because everything I pick up I mark it as junk. Like, I'm getting 2% AR damage. I've got a 493 gear score build. 2% AR damage is dropping 3% LMG, 4% shotgun. But look at these chests. For some reason, purples are OP as shit in terms of stats. 34,000 health. My high end has 17.7. 17.5% headshot damage. 13% weapon damage. This high end has 15% and I had to mod it on there. Like recalibrate it or whatever. Normally when I get a weapon damage, like 5.5% headshot damage, that's on a Fenris group high end. And not just all of this, there are tons and tons of different bugs that people have been encountering. If you take the 30% total armor gear piece that the vendor has, or had, and you mix that up with the hardened perk that comes with Gunner, you're basically a god, and it's not fair for PvP players to put up with that. I don't know why the devs think this is a good idea. Like, it's got to the point where I'm really thinking they are taking the piss out of us. And this comes from someone else. They've given a very good point in the comments of my video saying the good and the bad. Because I'm trying to be neutral towards it, I'll try and get a group together to get the exotic so that I can review it. Because I have said I will review it. And I know I said that people say there's not enough content. Like, I basically said people moan about the game too much in my last video. But I'm pretty sure this is a valid enough reason to have a little moan up. I'm just trying to look for the comment. Okay, here we go. And I think this is pretty much spot on. To be honest, I think this is a smart dick move made by Ubisoft. Look at how they are playing this game. People spent a ton on the special edition of this game. Piss people off, now peeps are buying Division 1. Hell, on Xbox now there is a deal for both games for around 59 bucks. So about 35 quid you can pick up both games. Now you've got Ghost Recon Breakpoint coming out and peeps are buying and playing the original Wildlands. I bet the new Ghost Recon game will be fun for a month, then all issues, and that it's just going to bring people back to Division 2 when they release the DLC. Like, the way it's working is they bring out a new game, it sends everyone back to the previous games, and then once another new game comes out, people go back to, like, say it was Division 1, 2 and 3. One comes out, people play it, get pissed off, stop playing it. They release number 2, everyone goes back to number 1. Number 2 kind of dies off. They release number 3, and everyone eventually comes from number 3 and goes back to number 2. Like, number 1 gets completely forgotten about, but they go from number 3 to number 2 because number 2 is better built. They just, every single title that comes out of Ubisoft, like Tom Clancy games, like The Division, Ghost Recon, it's all just a step back. The games come out unfinished because Breakpoint, we've seen gameplay of it now. I've been wanting to say something since the technical test, but obviously being under NDA, I'm still not going to disclose any of that information. But from the gameplay we've seen that's on YouTube, obviously doesn't have an NDA behind it. It's basically Wildlands 1.1, not even 2. The game does look shit. I don't know what's going to happen with it. It's very early to judge it, so I'm just going to say, from the gameplay we have seen, it looks shit. I will still buy the game and try it, but I've heard that it's got all the different tiered loot in it. So like The Division, you've got blues, purples, golds and stuff like that. And then a lot of the features, like most of the controls and the way the game plays, just feels like Wildlands, and it doesn't seem good enough to be a Wildlands 2, so I would say it's Wildlands 1.1. But I don't know, that's my little rant over. As I said, not going to do it solo, unless it gets to the point of I can't find a group for like 2 weeks. I'm sure a couple of people off the Discord. If you want to join the Discord, link in the description. I'm pretty sure a couple of people might come and help me out. I can send out some messages on Xbox, I can always LFG, so I should be able to get a group, get the holster, come back and do the review I said I was going to do. But other than that, I don't really have plans at the moment to play this game. I'm just hoping they do something decent with the first episode coming out next month. And I'm just hoping they don't screw us over with it and go, oh, we're going to release it into PTS, so that the people on PC can play it way before anyone else, and then the people with the year 1 pass can play it a week before people. So basically PTS, you don't pay any extra money, you get to play it before anyone else. But I don't know, let me know your thoughts and stuff. Have you seen any crazy glitches since Title Update 4 was released? I'll be back as soon as I can get my hands on the holster, but for the time being, I need a break. I want to go play something else so that I can basically enjoy gaming again, because this has taken all of my energy today. There's just so many, like, as I said, like, I gave them credit for doing like 70 bug fixes or whatever, and I said a lot of it is irrelevant to the gamer, but it's good that they're working on it, and it seems as though they've been going around fixing the wrong bugs. But for now, that's it. I'll be back, as I said, as soon as I can get my hands on the exotic holster. That's the end of the video. Thank you for watching.